Hello ladies and gents, goblins and dwarves, and welcome to another tutorial video. This one should be a little bit, I don't know if it's going to be quick or not, but it should definitely at least be on the simpler end of the spectrum anyway. And what that's going to be is going to be soap making. So, might as well just jump straight into it, I suppose. Where are we going to put our stuff? So, the first thing that we need is wood. And obviously it's just as simple as designating some trees to get cut down. But once you've got yourself some wood, you can just cop on to the next bit. So we are going to drop down to our furnace section, which is a little bit messy and groggy at the minute, but we haven't quite got to where we want it to be. You want to find yourself your wood furnace, which is just like this. So to build a wood furnace, you go to the build menu, you go to the workshops, and then you go to furnaces, and you click the bottom one, which is the wood furnace. It's really straightforward, simple, nothing special needed to build the wood furnace. You go to your wood furnace even, and go to add new task, and you want it to start making ash for you. So we are going to put that on a repeat task. And we're also going to press play because we want this to actually get done rather than just getting looked at. So in a couple of seconds, or hopefully anyway, this wood furnace operator will make us some ash from wood. At the minute they're making charcoal. So it shouldn't be too long at all anyway. There we go. Now we're moving on to the making of ash. Get rid of this menu here. And down the bottom here, we should see some ash pop up eventually. In a little bit anyway. There we go, a bar of ash. As you can see, it looks like iron bar in the premium version of Dwarf Fortress from Steam, but it is ash. And that's basically how you make ash. So to make soap, you need two things. You need lye and fat. And to make lye, you have to have ash. So now that we've set up the first bit, which is the gathering of wood and the burning of wood into ash, you can move on to the next bit. And that next bit is, we'll put it down here, why not, is you go back to the build menu and you go to workshops again, and this time you select the ashery. And to make it, you need a blocks, barrel, and a bucket. So we will go to the ashery. We'll just put it in the corner right here. We're going to use microline, and we're going to use a barrel, and we're going to use a willow. And we have had some more migrants arrive in the same time. Good stuff. So one of our guys will start rushing over and start bringing us the barrel and the bucket and the blocks to build this. Shouldn't take too long anyway. Maybe one or two more people. Come on. Douche. There we go. Boom. So that's it. That's our ashery built. So we'll just quickly pause this for now. We don't want to get too far ahead of ourselves anyway, just in case something goes crazy, like we get besieged in the background. We go to add new task, and this is what we're looking for. Make lye. So we just click that on to repeat for now, and we will just press play, and you can see the task's been assigned, and someone's going to be coming to make lye from us. And what they'll do is they will bring ash, bring it to the ashery, and use that to make lye. And then that's it. That's one of the two components that you need for soap. The other one is fat, which can be tallow fat or it can be oil. And for this video, because it's so easy and automatically done, we are going to use tallow fat rather than oil. I will briefly go over how to use oil, but in my experience, it's just so much easier to do if you're doing fat. Because it's yeah, why not? It's just so much more straightforward in my experience. Anyway. So, if we go up here to our little kitchen area, what we probably have going on, nothing. Hmm. Nothing. Okay. So if we go to add new task and go to the kitchen, you see there's no job there. That's fine. Butcher's shop. Oh, no. No. All right. So the way to get tallow is essentially you've got to butcher an animal for it. That's basically it. So if we go to the citizens tab and go to pets and livestock and find something that we don't need. Oh, we have a trained rhino. Forgot about that. Stray rabbits, stray rabbits, stray rhino calves, stray bunnies. Right, okay, all these bunnies because we got a bunch of bunnies. Yeah, we got a bunch of animals. So really, we should be getting some guy. Hopefully, this is our only butcher shop. He should rush down here and butcher this animal for us, these bunnies for us. So it shouldn't take too long. Should be fairly quick anyway. The stray bunny has been slaughtered. Ah, right. Where? There. Yeah, okay, so I was just there, so I just missed it. Um, just keep pressing play and just follow this through. And we've selected the kitchen here in the meantime. Yeah, see. Maybe the bunnies aren't the best animal for it, actually. Hmm. Yeah, see, another bunny slaughtered. Basically, what's meant to happen is that when you slaughter butcher an animal, the kitchen will automatically do this job for you. You don't need to worry about this job at all. It gets done on its own. But it requires unrotten fat renderable glob. So I can only assume that yes, that's fine. Bunnies don't have the fat that we need. So, let's have a quick little look at our animals then. No, pets. There is a domesticated female cow. Oh, there's a female cow there that's domesticated. I don't need that. Right, come on, butcher this. Cow's got to have fat on it. Do 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 do. I haven't had the butcher alert yet. There we go. The stray cow has been slaughtered. I'm starting to look like an idiot here. What? That's supposed to happen. No, that's seriously, that's supposed to happen on its own. You're supposed to render the fat. It should be done automatically. Or you should have the option to do it. Like, I don't quite understand why it's not being done. Um, right, okay. Pause it then. We're gonna kill another couple of animals then until we can get this done. You're going spare. You're a goose. You're going female goose. Going spare. Turkey hen. 3 doe rabbits. There's 2 yak cows. Is there another yak cow maybe? No, but there's another female cow as well. What buffalo? There's another bull going as well. There. Ready for slaughter. Right, we're just going to keep this menu open and we're just going to press play and we're just going to see if it gets done straight away. Because it should be. You butcher the animal and then the job drops in here automatically and someone does it when they can. Like, that's the way it works. That's how you get to your fat, and it's a simple way. I've never had any issues with this before. I don't know why it's not working. It's supposed to work. This is making me look like a bit of a fool. And we can see that the bull has been slaughtered and there's still no job there. The goose has now been slaughtered and there's no job there. Huh. Well, normally this is quick. Hang on. Let's go through this. Skulls, 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 skull, bones, skulls, bones, 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 bones. Stray ball, brains, cow meat, horns, and bones. Right, okay, there's a lot of bones there that shouldn't be there. So, quickly go down to my craft dwarf workshop, which is here. Nope, which is here. Add new task. Bone, make bone crafts. On repeat. Yes. Bone, make bone crafts. On repeat. Yes. Let's go up to the surface. F1. Yes. So we are going to build ourselves a stockpile. Yes, we are. We're going to build it here. And we're going to accept it as corpses. Yes, that's fine. We kind of want to get rid of that just to be certain of everything is going. So someone did there just very quickly come up and grab some bones. That's a good sign. Alert. Has been found dead, dehydrated. I can live with that. We have a lot of bones that shouldn't be here, to be fair. They should have been taken off or stored somewhere, so that might be impacting it. Potentially. Cows, bulls, cow meat, cow brain. The only thing that's here is cow and bull. We can kill the goat and stuff, but it's and bunnies, but the meat in that isn't there, which is a bit weird. Unrotten fat. Okay, anyway. Stocks. So, what we should find in here is tallow. Glob. You see, so we've got tallow, so it must just get me. Wow, okay. So maybe I did just miss a trick there, and it just doesn't even pop up on the menu screen any at all. That makes more sense. I have definitely seen it say render fat before, but maybe I've just been, looking at it in the wrong place or something, or there's been an update or what. Anyway, it gets done. So we're just gonna go on to the next bit, which is down here, and we'll go to the build menu, and we'll go to workshops, and we go to the soap maker's workshop, and we're just gonna build that here, and it just needs a bucket and a material. My hunter is fighting a rhino, it sounds like. That sounds like a recipe for disaster. But oh well. So we have ourselves our soap maker's workshop. So if we go into the workshop and we go to add new task, we can make soap from tallow because we haven't done the oil method. So we're going to make soap from tallow, and the job has been accepted straight away. We're going to click repeat just for the sake of this, and we're just going to watch ourselves through it. And here comes our soap maker, and they've dropped a lye barrel. So now next other thing we're waiting for will be tallow, probably. There we go, dog tallow. And so this is going to be called dog soap, I believe, by the end, and it should be transformed into like a bar. Shouldn't take too long. There we go, 2 bars of dog soap. So that's it, basically. That is how you create the soap. We just pause that for now. Get rid of all these alerts that we don't need. That is basically the top and bottom of it. First thing you do is you chop wood and get wood. Second thing you do is you use a wood furnace to make ash. The next thing is that you would go to make an ashery and make lye, which is there at the top. And with that lye, you can then you've got one part completed. The next bit is you butcher an animal and get the fat rendered into tallow at a kitchen normally of some magical, mystical, dark arts method of getting tallow. Anyway, and once you've got tallow, you can have your soap maker's workshop produce soap, and then voila. You can also use oil to do it, as we saw in the soap add new task. I should make soap from oil. Um, there's a few ways to get oil. The one easiest one is probably growing. Yeah, requires growing crops basically, and then pressing the seeds in the screw press, and then that creates oil most of the time from some of them, especially rock nuts, which are the seeds of quarry bushes. That's one way to do that, and once you've got tallow or oil, you can make soap. Now, with your soap, it gets stockpiled in, I think it just gets stockpiled in bars and blocks, to be honest, but you can create a specific one. So if we just go add new stockpile, just to see if we can figure it out. Go into custom, go into bars and blocks, go into other materials, and there it is. You can see soap. So it does get stockpiled there. And basically the benefit of soap is it's quite, I suppose, similar to real world benefits of soap. It just makes you cleaner, it makes it easier, sort of. It cleans contaminants. Now dwarves, when they wash themselves, they don't need soap. They'll wash mud and blood from themselves. Normally, they'll use any available water source, such as rivers or brooks or something, or even like murky pools that they found around. They'll use a well if it's designated as a water source, which is a lot easier than using murky pools. But using soap will quite often generate a happy thought, which is very important for our dwarves, because if they get angry or anything, it pisses them off. So the main benefit of soap is to generate happy thoughts, and the other one is for cleaning wounds and preventing infection after surgery. So when you create hospitals, you will see that they have a request of some amount of soap, and that is just to prevent infection. Essentially, it makes it easier for the dwarves to get better, which is also probably, well, if it's more important than overall dwarf happiness to you, it's more important to overall dwarf happiness to you. But my thing is happiness. Yeah, that's basically the top and bottom of it. I know we had a bit of problems with the kitchen, but it looks like through some sort of mystical dark arts, it's been done somehow anyway. Yeah, I must be missing a trick somewhere with this add new task. Like, it's definitely there, and I definitely have seen the job render fat, and it definitely gets done automatically. So as long as you've got a butcher shop and a kitchen, it'll work. Maybe I have another kitchen through somewhere in my fort, and that's the place that for some reason has been getting carted off to. I don't know off the top of my head. There's a tannery here, a leather works here. So yeah, I don't know off the top of my head. Potentially not. Regardless, the point is that it's being done. Yeah, I know it was a little bit all over the place there with our little errors. Well, the kitchen problem, but hopefully you get the gist anyway. And yeah, that's all from me today, guys. So, bye.